API is an acronym for Application Programming Interface, which is a software intermediary that allows two applications to talk to each other. Each time you use an app like Facebook, it will send an instant message or check the weather on your phone using an API. So, what are APIs used for? It is a set of functions that allows applications to access data and interact with external software components, operating systems, or microservices. To simplify, an API delivers a user response to a system and sends the system's response back to the user. So, if you want to display a weather of the location for the week, so you have to do this. So, go to the browser, then search first for Postman app, postman.com, postman.com. Go to the downloads. Okay, to download Postman, it's either you download their app or you can simply try the web version. So, but it is easy also to use the web version. So, I have to click here. Then you have to create your account, and it's a free account. So, yeah. So I just created a, a I just created a, an account a while ago. So here. Then while waiting for it sa loading, so have to search also a source for API. So have to search for because we want to display the weather and the weather of the location for the week. So we have to search for the source like openweather map.org. Okay, so go back to the Postman. So here, this will be the face of will be your home, and you have to click create new to create a new request collection or API in our workspace. Okay. So here you can add requests here. So go back to the open weather map. So we have first to sign in. So meet. Okay. It's also free, so just go to the pricing to get free, and just click this get API key free, so for you to have a free API keys, and then go to API keys. So a while ago, I just created a API key. So then right now I will put new API key name, generate a new API key name. So let's have a app ID 1 and then generate and create API key form. So here we have now the key. So because we have now the API key, so we have now to go to we have now the key. Now we have to go to API. So we have to click this. Then we have to select this current weather data. So it says here access the current weather data for any location including over 200,000 cities. And they collect and process weather data and local weather models, satellites, radars, and vast network of weather stations. JSON, XML, and HTML formats they used, and it is available for both free and paid subscription. So let's click this API doc. So here, the current weather data. So access current weather data for location on Earth, including over 200,000 cities. They collect and process weather data from different sources such as global and local weather models, satellites, radars, and vast network of weather stations. Data is available in JSON, XML, or HTML format. So we have to use JSON because it's the standard data format for Postman. So after that, we have so the API links. By the way, API link has three parts, which is the endpoint, parameters, and data authentication key. So for data authentication key, you have to do a permission. So to know the parts, so here we have the API call. So this one is API call. So the first part of the API link is the endpoint. So from here to question mark. So this will be the first part of the API link. So we have to copy it and paste it here. Request URL. So we paste it here. And then next is the parameters. So the parameters are examples, and the examples of parameters is like queue, app ID, mode, units, and lang. So queue and app ID are required, while mode, units, and lang, and so on, are optional. So we have here a example of API calls. So just copy the first link. So we have to copy again to make it sure. After that, we have to put the key. So the key is the parameter here, this Q, because it says here Q. Then next is, because we have now the key, we will now identify the value of the key. So the value of the key is the city, which is here, London. We will not able to use this symbol, equal symbol, because it will automatically appear after we put the value. So we should input here London. So as you can see, there is now a equal sign, equal symbol. And then after that, after after putting the value, so we should follow it, app ID, the key, parameter key, app ID. So just like for the equal sign, the ampersand symbol will automatically appear. Just making sure that you have a the parameter you input are correct. Then after the app ID, key parameter app ID, so you will now add the API key. So the API key that we use is here, API keys. So let's go back to here. So let's try this, the one that we made just now. So copy, and then we will input it here, the value. So it will be the value, this app key, API key will be the value of the parameter key of app ID. So put it here, and then just click the send for sending request. So after that, we will have this output. So just making sure that it will under the JSON, because we use it. If you have the if you encountered some errors, so just for errors here in the console, so just wait for another 30 minutes, I think, or couple of minutes, then try to click send again, then you will have now the output that you wanted. So that's all. Thank you.